So basically, an overview of what we'll be doing today is going over the main theme for this moon cycle. It's the perfect time to set intentions around the new moon. The 3 days prior to the new moon and the 3 days after the new moon are perfect for intention setting. So we'll go over the primary theme, and then we'll be working with your particular gifts and shadows that are available to you within realm 1. And we'll be bridging the theme with realm 1. So you're going to work with those themes a bit. We'll do a little bit of journaling. And then we'll do a visualization. It'll be anywhere between probably like 15 minutes or so. And then we'll set intentions at the end. And then you're welcome at any point to ask questions. You can unmute yourself. Or feel free to use the chat box. That works too, whatever is most comfortable for you. So let's start with the theme. Okay. I don't know what the best way to do this is. Oops. So the theme is, sorry. I'll just put it over here. Okay, so the theme is form. It's this card. And so basically I utilize human design and gene keys and astrology. So this new moon is at 1 degree Aquarius, and this correlates to theme 60 or gate 60 in human design. And this encompasses the last few degrees of Capricorn and the first couple of degrees of Aquarius. So it really bridges the gap between these two signs and these energies. So Capricorn is all about long-term goals. It's a very grounded energy. It's pragmatic, and it's about formulating structure. And then your Aquarius will bring in more of a transcendent energy. It's evolutionary, and it's a little bit out of the box. So together, these combine to form both structure and transcending upon the structure. So essentially, this theme has a gift and its shadow, and it kind of revolves around the theme of structure. So when we think of structure broadly, it helps to create a foundation. And we need foundations, right? We need rules, we need structure, we need all of these things to create stability in our lives. But when it's problematic is when we're too dependent on structure. We're too dependent on the systems. We think that school is everything. We think religion is everything, like all of these things where the structure helps to bring us to a place of equilibrium. But the problem is when we stay too dependent on the structure and we forget the real reason why the structure exists in the first place, which is to transcend the structure altogether. So what we want to do when we think about the theme is to think, okay, on an individual level, what does this mean for me? So when you think about your life and all of the structures that you have in place to essentially bring about alignment. So think about maybe routines that you have, or how you eat, how you take care of your body, maybe your career, the different elements that you have in your life to establish alignment. And then when are you too dependent on the structure? And you kind of forget that you're meant to be aligned here, but somehow, some way, it's like you're imprisoned to the structure itself. So that could mean like maybe too regimented, too rigid when it comes to structures, routines, schedules, etc. And so the sweet spot is when we have these things that allow us to be in alignment and also allow for some space for that transcendent energy. Maybe that's meditation or just creating space in your schedule or in your life to really open up to new possibilities. So that's the essence of the theme of form. And now, if you have a pen and paper, go ahead and write down any of the things that you feel in your life bring you in a state of alignment. So think about different things. Maybe it's in your career, maybe it's in relationships, maybe it's how you eat, how you take care of yourself. Maybe it's a creative project that helps to bring you into alignment, and just think about the things that really allow you to be in that state of alignment. Okay, cool. And we'll do a little bit more journaling in a bit. So now we're going to navigate to realm of being. So if everyone could please navigate there. And if you prefer not to go to realm of being, that's okay too. You could just utilize your intuition, which is great. And then navigate to this screen here. Okay. In the chat box, let me know if you have any issues getting inside, and I'll help you. But as a quick overview, so, oh, is there a question? Oh, okay. So just so everyone knows, this is Realm of Being. It's something that I've created. It's loosely based on an astrological birth chart. So the 12 realms loosely are based on the 12 houses. And each realm will give you your specific gifts and shadows based on your human design chart. So it's linked with your human design chart as well as gene keys, because the gates and gene keys are interrelated. So when you put in your birth details, every realm is centered on a different astrological placement. And today we're going to focus on realm 1, which is your sun. So if you're familiar with human design, and this is your chart, this is my chart, then the realm 1 shows you your sun gate, your conscious sun, as well as your unconscious sun. And that's where I get the different gifts and shadows that you have. So they're not random, they're based on your chart. And the realms also mirror the evolution of consciousness in essence. So realm 1 is like the foundational realm from which every other realm is built. It's one half of your life's purpose. And it's all about who you are, your outward facing self, how you shine your light. And it's really the essence of who you are. So oftentimes when we think about gifts, we think about what we have to do, or a career, some sort of ambition, possibly, or a state that is more like beneficial to society. And that could be true, but really the gifts and shadows that you have in realm 1 will be giving you a real idea about what you are here to experience and how you're meant to show up in the world. So realm 1, let's all go to realm 1, and you can see here your gifts and shadows. So the the left side is going to be your conscious theme, and the right side is your unconscious theme. And then when you click on these, you can see your gift, and then you can also navigate to the shadow. So when we think about the theme of form, it's really good to think about it in terms of duality, because when you think about the forms that you bring into your life, the structure that you have, the routines, the environments, sometimes you can get stuck in thinking that the environments are what create alignment for you. And yes, it's true to put yourself in situations in which you feel more aligned. But the other aspect of this is also, what energetic contribution do you make to your environment, such that no matter where you go, who you're with, whatever you're surrounded by, you are still in a state of alignment. So the shadows that you'll have here will be a real indication as far as what keeps you from alignment. It's something energetically that you bring forward. For me, I'll give you an example just so when you're thinking about this in these terms, it'll make a little bit more sense. So my gift is integrity, my shadow is judgment. So it's really not about banishing judgment or banishing your shadow. Your shadow will always be there. It's like a really nice barometer or indicator when you're out of alignment. So I'll always have judgment kind of as this undercurrent in my life, right? But ultimately it serves a better purpose because I'm able to look at situations and kind of see what's working here and what's not working here. It's one of my gifts that I have in this lifetime. I'm supposed to be correcting systems, but ultimately it can be a hindrance when I think of judgment in terms of people, or I fault find with myself, I fault find with other people. And whenever I fall into that pattern, it means that I'm out of alignment. So when you think about your shadow, and we'll take some time to really look at your shadows for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes, really think about, okay, what happens? What am I doing when this comes up? What are some behaviors or actions, thoughts that come up when I know I'm in the shadow? So we'll do that next. If you find it a little bit overwhelming to look at both, center just on the conscious theme, because that's going to be more readily available to your awareness. So we'll go and do that. Journal on both the gift and shadow, whatever comes to mind. It can be more of a stream of consciousness, or it can just be things that pop up as you're reading about your gift and your shadow. But generally, when I'm in the gift state, what does that look like in my experience? And in the shadow state, when do I know I'm in the shadow state? And if you have any questions, feel free to pop in the chat box. Okay, we'll do that next. I'll play some music as we journal. Oh. Oh, okay. Go to realmofbeing.com. It might, I think you're on the other site, maybe. I have two like very similar sites. One's realmofbeing.com and the other is therealmofbeing.com. So apologies about that. Yeah, sorry. Would anyone like a few more minutes? Hi, Mina. Are we good? Or I can give you a few more minutes if possible. If not, we can move on because we'll do a visualization. Okay, you're good. Okay, sweet. Perfect. Okay, cool. So this will give you a rough idea, and then we're going to go into a visualization next. Make sure you're muted just in case. Okay. Sweet. All right, so go ahead and get in a really comfortable position, sitting, lying down, whatever you prefer. Okay. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in and out. Another breath in, hold, and release. Exhale. Settle into this space. Allow your breath to guide you along, your trusty companion, the pulse of life. Each breath in takes you deeper into this experience. Each breath out slows each moment, centers you here. As I count down from 10 to 1, envision a soothing fog gently enfolding you like cool satin sheets. 10, 9, each number making you more at ease, serene, surrounded by this delicate haze. 8, 7, 6, softer still, tranquil, connected to these words, my voice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And with your foggy landscape before you, You can only see a vague shape in the distance. You begin your journey forward, taking in only the sweet scent of the cloudy wisps surrounding you. Something like ripe stone fruits, apricot nectar, vanilla cream. As you continue forward, the shape becomes clearer. Pointed edges and sharp lines, a rectangle, a door before you. The fog begins to thin, and revealed is the entrance to what appears to be a theater. As if suspended in time, remaining in its opulence, but deserted by all, except for you. Just in time for its final showing. Stand before the door now and feel the ticket clenched in your hand. Open the door now and peer inside. See the rows of burgundy seats, velvet and worn in, walls covered in intricate tapestries, rich fabrics framing the luminous stage, open and commanding, summoning you forward. You venture down the aisle and notice a lone figure in the center of the stage. You continue down the aisle, inching closer, closer still, in an effort to make out this figure, this character. And as you approach, a feeling washes over you, a familiarity, like the word on the tip of your tongue, a memory just beyond reach. Maybe that you've been here before, or know this person, dreamt this dream. And as you make your way to the edge of the stage, the figure turns. And there you are, you locking eyes with you. You, the figure on the stage, the performer. And as if meeting your gaze for the first time, free from judgment, memory, shame, guilt, wishful potentials, you witness yourself fully, completely, softly. Be with your presence now, eye to eye. Now, as you hold your gaze, watch as all physical attributes, all entanglements of form slowly disappear, fade away like the sweet fog or like memory or time, until all that remains is the essence of you, the atomic grain of pure light, hovering in the space where the form once was. Connect with this energy now. Then discover it in the core of you, nestled in your vessel, the chamber of the pearl. Give it a sense, a feeling, a frequency. Let it envelop you, purify, enliven. Give it a name, a word. Let the vibration of this word carry through your bones. Now consider your life, your job, your days, your friends and circle, your choices and attitudes. What is not in alignment with this word, this frequency of being? Center now on all that is in alignment, this essence, this word, this vibration. Finally, hold this word before you. Feel it in your mouth, tingling on your palate. Swallow it. Let it fill you up, consume you. What message does it have for you? Receive it now. Fulfilled by your message and your journey, find your way now to the aisle. make your way to the door, out of the theater, and beyond the last few wisps of fog to this space here in this moment. Take a deep breath in and out. Another breath in and out. A final breath in and out. And you may open your eyes. Welcome back. I hope everyone enjoyed. Okay, here we go. Awesome. So now go ahead and journal anything that came up for you, any messages that you received. And this will be a good time to set an intention for this upcoming moon cycle. So what energy do you want to step into? And anything you want to release? Amazing. Yes. So we'll set our intentions now. If you guys want to share anything, feel free. I know it can be kind of vulnerable, so no worries if not, but feel free to pop in the chat or unmute yourselves and say something. Amazing. I just want to thank everyone for coming. I know it's late for some of you, so thank you. It was really fun for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll be doing these every new moon or around the new moon. If it falls on the weekend, I tend not to do it on a Friday or a Saturday. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. And yeah, so if you want to integrate your gifts and shadows, I have a course that mirrors, or it goes along with the moon cycle, and every phase centers on a different aspect of the moon cycle. So you're able to integrate through visualizations, journaling. And if you want more information on that, feel free to contact me on my Instagram, or really anywhere you can find me. And yeah, I'd love to tell you more about it. But other than that, I'm really happy that you guys showed up and were here with me during this. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.